India is being turned into a hub of quality education under PM's leadership, says BJP Chief. CHIREC International School celebrates its Founders' Day, 245 awards bagged by students. Byjus reports flat revenues for financial year 21 while experiencing a 20-fold increase in losses. UGC announces 2 new Swayam PG massive online open courses in 8 Indian languages. Good afternoon and a warm welcome. You're watching Education News Network, where we get you the latest developments in education at the top of this hour. This is Nitya reporting from ENN, and the daily stories are: BJP Chief JP Nadda on Wednesday said huge emphasis is being given on education under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and efforts are underway to turn India into a big hub of quality education. He said the 2020 National Education Policy is a product of 5 years of tapasya, that is hard work, and a product of Mahayagna, which will steer the country towards the Bharatiya education and help people emerge from the colonial mindset. Nadda said, "We can say today that huge emphasis is being given on education in the country under the leadership of PM Narendra Modi. There was a time when we used to talk about spending 3, 4, 5% of the GDP on education. We would also say that education was being ignored. But today, to bring Nalanda University back to its ancient glory, PM Modi has allotted Rs 2,700 crores only for repairing the glory of the university. You must understand that India is going to be a big hub of quality education, and we are working in this direction. Therefore, it should be Atmanirbhar education for Atmanirbhar country." After 2 years of full and partial closure owing to the COVID-19 pandemic, this is the first time that CHIREC International School, one of the most admired K-12 schools in Hyderabad, has been able to meet physically to celebrate its Founders' Day on 20th September 2022. Founders' Day 2022 honoured Ms. Ratna Reddy, a visionary educationist who pioneered New Age education in Hyderabad, and her immense contribution to the growth and development of CHIREC. On this occasion, the school celebrated another significant achievement, awarding a total of 245 gold medals and trophies to students who achieved path-breaking results in the 2022 final examinations across the CBSE, Cambridge and IB boards. Despite the challenges of remote learning, many of CHIREC's students emerge as toppers in the first physical examinations for 2 whole years. Mr. Anthony Millward, Senior Cognitor Group Executive, the principals and the senior vice principals awarded 66 subject toppers from IBDP and 38 subject toppers from CBSE Grade 12. 122 students from IGCSE and CBSE Grade 10 badged trophies for their exemplary performance. 2/3 of CHIREC's IGCSE students routinely scored A+ and A, and 50% of their CBSE students routinely scored 90% and above. Dr. Peter McLaughlin, Head of Cognitors India Operations, said, "I am immensely proud of the CHIREC students, teachers and parents who went to such heroic lengths to ensure that after 2 years of school closures and entire courses taught and assessed online, our girls and boys were still able to produce so many toppers in their final physical board examinations. Global education systems now know how challenging it is to teach effectively online for very long periods of time. But our teachers and students defied the statistical odds with extraordinary success. The key to their success was the strong academic foundations of the school that were laid down by our founder, Ms. Ratna Reddy, over a period of 3 decades. It was those foundations that enabled the school to survive this century's greatest peacetime disruption, and that achievement is what we are celebrating together today." Byjus, an Indian multinational educational technology company, has reported flat revenues for financial year 21 while experiencing a 20-fold increase in losses. The future of the company is still uncertain with regard to surviving this crisis. Every company must essentially conduct an audit of its financial accounts in accordance with the Companies Act 2013 and submit the results to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs within 1 year of the fiscal year's end. The filing should not be postponed for longer than 7 months in addition to 1 year. But Byjus has finally turned in the required financial statements and annual returns for the fiscal year 2020 to 2021 after 18 months of delays. Byjus reported that for the fiscal years 2020 to 2021, it had revenues of Rs 2,428 crores and losses of Rs 4,588 crores. The loss is allegedly 15 times greater than for 2019 to 2020. The education technology company had lost Rs 300 crores as of 2019 to 2020. The company was founded by Byju, Raveendran and Divya Gokulnath in the year 2011 to develop educational technology. The company is currently valued at $22 billion and there are over 115 million registered students. Byju's growth trajectory was heavily skewed towards the online education model as it entered the digital era. In a very short span of time, the company established a global presence, coinciding with India's own digital revolution. The method of instructing students using 10 to 20 minutes of digital animation videos significantly enhanced their learning. In order to inspire kids all over the world to fall in love with learning, the company is currently concentrating on creating Byju's future school. The company had a huge funding base as a result of its success in such a short period of time, and it was valued at about $22 billion. A significant influx of cash has also given the business the ability to maneuver for acquisitions. Byjus has now reported the big loss that was suggested by the delayed financial statement filing, the subsequent buyout, and other unfavorable reports. Due to the weak business performance earlier this year, Byjus and its subsidiaries went on a hiring spree. As per reports, Byju subsidiaries Topper and White Hat Jr. had jointly cut at least 600 jobs. Additionally, 800 full-time White Hat Jr. employees reportedly left their positions in May of this year. According to reports, the delay in AESL acquisition payments was the cause of the layoff. The company's mass expansion strategy appears to be crashing, as seen by the extensions of payment due dates and employee layoffs. The company increased its business and incurred a significant financial burden in an effort to establish its monopoly. The business appears to be in big trouble right now. The University Grants Commission has announced that 2 more SWAYAM postgraduate massive online open courses, that is, access to justice environmental law in 8 Indian languages at swayam.gov.in and ugcerresources.in. The UGC said that the translated courses will address language barriers and promote Indian languages while also providing flexibility of learning in mother tongue to the learners. Anyone desirous of learning can access and benefit from these open educational resources. Also, universities and colleges may utilize these OERs for flipped classroom learning and blended mode of learning. That's all for today. Thank you for watching Education News Network. For more such videos, do log on to our website, theann.com, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Signing off, this is Nitya.